Hi, Grandma Debbie here. So today we're making turkey mini loaves. I've got them, I got it out of this cookbook, the recipe, and they're just mini meatloaves made with turkey and a few other fun little ingredients. So we're going to get started on it, okay? So let's come along and join me on this. So I completely lost my train of thought when I was doing my introduction, but that's okay. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray cooking oil in my baking pan. All right, and then we're going to, I've turned my oven on to 350, and we're going to take one egg, and we're going to mix it up a little bit. And then we're going to, now it calls for breadcrumbs, but plain breadcrumbs, but I didn't get them. I have Italian style, so that's okay. It's going to work out just fine. So you're going to do a 1/4 cup of the breadcrumbs. Yeah, all I did was I looked and saw we had breadcrumbs, didn't look to see what kind, so I was like, okay, I'm good. Okay, so 1/4 cup of that. And then we're going to do, oh, I forgot to get the milk. We do 2 tablespoons of milk. So let's see. Thought I had everything out that I needed. Clearly I didn't pay attention to what I needed. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of milk. Now this is a recipe that you can do with your kids. They would probably enjoy it. Be a lot of fun. Okay, then we're going to do we're going to do 1 tablespoon of dry minced onions. And we're going to do 2 teaspoons of dried, excuse me, parsley flakes. And then we're going to do some salt. It says to do 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to do, let's see, then we're going to do 1/4 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. And we're going to mix this up. Oh, and you're going to add a little bit of pepper. I'm sorry, I forgot to add the pepper. And then we're just going to mix this all up until it's mixed together. And then we're going to add our turkey. Now you could probably do this with beef if you wanted to, but it calls for turkey, so I'm just going to do it with turkey. And it's 1 pound of turkey. Okay, so I'm going to add the turkey, the ground turkey. And then we're going to mix it together with our hands. Until you have it all mixed together. So you could probably use ground chicken or ground ground hamburger, ground pork, and do this as well. It's completely up to you. Okay, we got it pretty much mixed together. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of eyeball it here. I'm going to use my knife. And I'm going to cut it into fourths. I'm going to take one of the fourths, and I'm going to get a mozzarella stick, and I'm going to form the meat around the mozzarella stick. Until it's completely covered. And all the little holes are covered up. Then we're going to put it in our baking dish. I'm going to flatten it out a little bit before I get the mozzarella stick. So, and my hands are clean. I've washed them before I started playing with this. And then once we put this in the oven, we're going to cook it for 25 minutes. Then we're going to remove it and add either barbecue sauce or ketchup. I need to make for sure I have barbecue sauce. I didn't think about it until this morning that I might need it. Okay, this is the last one. Now you could probably double this recipe to make more if you need more than 4. But it's just my husband and I. So 4 is going to be plenty. We will have leftovers for tomorrow. Okay. All right, let me wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what they look like. Whoops, they slide all over the place. So I'm going to get these in the oven for 25 minutes, and then I will bring you back to show you what we do next. All right, so I'll be back in a few minutes, or in 25 minutes. Okay, so I just got this out of the oven, and now I'm going to add the barbecue sauce, and then it's going to go back in for another 5 minutes, or until it's cooked all the way through. And I'm just using whatever barbecue sauce we happen to have in the house. So you can use whatever you want to use. And as you can tell, I didn't do a very good job of sealing up the ends because, well, they exploded. But that's okay. So I'm going to be serving this with macaroni and cheese. I think that'd be good. Okay, so I'm going to put this back into the oven for 5 minutes, or until it's cooked all the way through till the internal temperature is 165, and I'll bring you back. Okay, so I got it out of the oven. Like I said, I'm going to be serving it with macaroni and cheese, and I am going to let it sit here for just a few minutes, and maybe the cheese will, I don't know, kind of form up a little bit because it exploded all over the place. But I did use longer cheese than what I was actually supposed to use, but that happens, you know. So we're just going to go with it. I think it's going to be delicious, and because it smells great. Well, I just want to thank you for coming along with me on this adventure, and I hope that everything's going great and you're having an amazing day. This recipe is super simple, and it's something that you can do with the kids. Let them get in there with the cheese and the meat and form it into whatever. You could even probably do meatballs if you wanted to. Just cut the cheese up a little bit smaller. But I think it's going to be a really good dinner. We're going to have macaroni and cheese, and so that's what we're going to do. All right, well, hit that like, hit the subscribe, and hit the share button, and I will talk to you soon. All right, bye.